everyone, and welcome to another video. So today's video started out as a day in the life vlog, but it was just a day that not a lot was going on, and therefore I felt like my vlog just wasn't that interesting. You're a YouTuber, you get it, but I just felt like my vlog was not that interesting, and I almost trashed the footage, but I really hate to see footage go to waste, so I decided to keep what I did vlog today, and I will be adding in some other interesting parts from my week that I wanted to share. So this video is a little bit of everything. There's some thrifting footage, some Aldi shopping, and I will also be dyeing my hair in today's video, so super excited about that. I'm kind of over the blonde. It's just grown out a lot, and I have no plans of getting back to the salon, so I will be taking care of that today, and I'll be sharing that in today's video. So yeah, this video is starting out with a little of our morning, just the usual chores, breakfast, and we've also been getting in the pool a lot in the mornings, because if we don't do it early in the day, we don't get to do it, because we've been having a lot of afternoon, evening thunderstorms. Usually that's how it goes in the summertime. We just have a lot of those summer thunderstorms, and sure enough, we were able to get in the pool for a couple of hours this morning, but then the rain hit, and I think that was part of my problem today. I just wasn't motivated to do much anything else once the rain hit, but nonetheless, I hope you guys enjoy today's video. We're gonna go get in the pool for a little bit. If we don't get in the pool pretty early in the day, it's not gonna happen, because here lately, just about every day, we've had evening summer thunderstorms. So if we don't go ahead and do it, it's not gonna happen. So we're gonna go do that, let the kids play for a little bit. But anyways, I wanted to share my swimsuit with you guys, because some of y'all were asking me where it was from. So it's actually from Temu. So I will leave it linked down below, but it's a one-piece deal. It's got the little peephole in the center, and then there's the back. But it's been my favorite swimsuit so far this summer. It's the one that I gravitate towards the most. It's really comfy. I feel like it's got pretty good coverage, cute little ruffle sleeves. So like I said, I'll link it down below. Clean back inside. Went ahead and washed my hair just because I know I'm gonna dye it later and I didn't want the chlorine to mess with that, so I went ahead and washed it. I'm just gonna let it air dry, but right now I've gotta get some cleaning done. It would be nice if I could just hang out in the pool all day, but gotta get some cleaning done. We got breakfast to clean up. I do have some burgers stalling for dinner. We're gonna do some simple cheeseburgers. That's one of my kids' favorites. My counters behind me are a disaster, so I just wanna kind of get things cleaned up. This is the part of the vlog where I just kind of fell off for the day. The rain came pouring down and I felt myself just not motivated to do much anything else. I didn't get to my hair, nothing. So here in a second, I will go ahead and insert the thrifting footage that I got a couple of weeks ago. If you're following my dining room makeover journey, you know that I'm on the hunt for some furniture pieces to go in there, and so I had took a full thrifting day to go look for these pieces. I was really excited, but I ultimately ended up not really finding anything. I found some things, but they were a little bit overpriced, so not much luck, but I thought it would still be fun to include that footage. So here in a second we will get into that. Guys, so I took my thrifting out of town on this day just to explore a little bit, see some new stores, and my first stop is Habitat for Humanity, and I just knew I was gonna find something in here because they had so much. They have lots of potential project pieces, and I'll definitely be back, but I was very tunnel visioned with what I was looking for today. I was on the hunt for my dining room buffet, but this was actually my first time going into a Habitat for Humanity store, and I was quite impressed. They have lots of furniture options if you need nightstands, TV stands, armoires, dressers. This is your place. Lots of pictures and mirrors as well. You could definitely furnish a house in here for a fraction of the cost. Lots of light fixtures, chandeliers, just about anything you could imagine. They even have a section in the back that was full of doors, plumbing supplies. It was insane. Again, lots of fun project pieces, and some of them I would even leave as is. But I mentioned recently how Ray will be getting her bedroom soon, so when that happens, I really want to get all of the kids some sturdy dressers for their bedrooms. So when that time comes, I'll definitely be stopping in here again. next stop was Goodwill. It was a little packed in here, so I didn't get to film as much as I would have liked to. This is where I found my potato bin that I shared in Sunday's video and a couple of other little items. I really loved the blue and white on this little watering can, so I grabbed that. So like I said, it was a little packed. You could barely maneuver around this store. So I did a little browsing and hopped on out of there. My next stop was this huge antique shop called the Victorian Place. If you're in the Brunswick, Georgia area, you may recognize this store, but oh man, I could have spent hours in here. It was a lot like the store that I shared with you guys a couple of months ago. So many beautiful antiques, pianos, chairs, tables, dressers. I mean, just about anything that you could imagine. And I actually found exactly what I was looking for in here, but the price tag on it was insane. So I had to leave it behind. I was kind of sad in the moment. But since this video, I've kind of changed my mind on the buffet style that I'm looking for. So therefore, I'm glad that I, wasn't able to get it, and I'm glad that it didn't work out. And I'll put a picture on the screen of what I had in mind. But I think now I've changed my mind just to get maybe a 6-drawer dresser. That would also give me more drawer space in the dining room. And also I'm looking to switch out my dining room chairs. They had lots of these little wooden ones, and I think it would be really cute to do like mismatched chairs, but they were $45 a piece, so I didn't want to buy those. I left those there. But looking back at this video, I really like that sideboard there that I just showed you guys, so I may go back for that one. But yeah, like I said, not much luck today, but I still wanted to include this footage. Thrifting for me is fun to do whether or not I find anything. It's fun to get out and explore, and to me it's like treasure hunting. So I just wanted to share that footage with you guys. But here in a second, we are about to get started on dyeing my hair. Welcome to my bathroom. It is now several days later, but I wanted to share this process with you guys. I have been wanting to dye my hair back its natural color now for several months. It just kept getting pushed to the back burner, mom life. So I've had my blonde hair now for a couple of years, and I had started with a few highlights, and then every time I would go back to the salon, I would get them to add a few more highlights. Just so I did it in a healthy way without damaging my hair. Ultimately, I ended up with this. But my roots have grown out tremendously. I have no plans of going back to the salon. I actually have realized that I don't like going to the salon. It's not something that I enjoy. Plus, it will save me some money to just dye my hair back to its natural color. I'm just gonna be dyeing it back to as close as I can get to my natural color, but this is what I picked up. It's the Revlon Color Silk in the shade 51 Light Brown. I went ahead and grabbed 2 of these just to be on the safe side. A couple other little products that I picked up just for fun. So I had some sea salt spray and I lost it. I don't know what in the world I've done with it. I've looked everywhere, but ever since we came back from vacation, I can't find it. So I did pick up some of this Not Your Mother's Beach Babe sea salt texturizing spray, and that just adds, when you curl your hair, it just makes your hair look a little beachy and piecey. I really like how it makes my hair look. And then some of this coconut miracle oil. So just a couple of things that I wanted to share with you guys, but I'm gonna go change into an old t-shirt just so I don't ruin any of my good clothes, and we will go ahead and get started. Not dyed my hair with a box kit and I can't tell you how long. So to say I was nervous was an understatement. I was worried about the blonde turning a funny color, and I was really just overthinking the whole thing because it turns out just fine. And I may need to do it one more time in the next week or so because I know the box kits can fade. So we'll see. But the way I did it was layer by layer, and I just worked it through pieces that were about 1 inch in width, and I just worked it really well on all of that blonde first, and then at the end I'll go back and work it into my roots. My roots were already brown, so I was focusing on the blonde first. By the way, I am listening to Annie Elise. Her YouTube channel is called 10 to Life. You may have heard me mention her before. She does true crime videos, and I really enjoy true crime. I catch myself a lot of the times listening to her videos over even watching TV. I'll listen to her in the car, if I'm in the bathroom getting ready, when I'm cleaning, anything like that. I usually will pop on one of her videos and listen to it. So that's what I had on. Try not to listen around my kids though, because some of the details are a little gruesome in some of the stories. So I don't like to listen to it in front of the kids. So just keep that in mind. If you do have kids, you may not want to listen to these stories around them. But yeah, I love true crime. Give me all the documentaries. I can seriously waste a whole day just laying around doing nothing but listening to a good true crime story. Just gonna finish working this through my hair. I'm gonna wait the 25 minutes, wash my hair, and then I'll see you guys once I've blow dried it and everything. I will say, to me, the color had a warm undertone to it at first, almost like a reddish brown, but I think it was the lighting in the bathroom, because you'll see at the end of the video in the kitchen talking, and it looks completely different. So maybe it just looks that way in certain lighting.
Morning has broken, my windows are open. Wanna feel the wind blow through my hair. Which way do I follow? What happens tomorrow? I turn to you and hope you can guide the way. Sometimes I give up, just wanna be on my own. Even in the darkest times, you give me hope. So I lean on you when I've lost my way. I keep holding on for a better day. I lean on you when the world's astray. I left my heart open so you hear my prayer. I left my heart open so you hear my prayer. In times that are changing and when hope is fading, I know I can turn to your embrace. 'Cause there's so much beauty under your heaven, and I'm grateful every day. Sometimes I give up, just wanna be on my own. Even in the darkest times, you give me hope. So I lean on you when I've lost my way. I keep holding on for a better day. I lean on you when the world's astray. I left my heart open so you hear my prayer. I left my heart open so you hear my prayer. I lean on you and I lost my way.
Really quick, I still want to trim my hair, so I will share with you guys how I do that. It's really quick and simple. I do the ponytail method where I bring all of my hair to the front of my forehead and I'll tie it off with a rubber band, and then I just take off however much I want to take off. You just want to get it as smooth as you can. No lumps. So that way all of your hair will be cut evenly. But I've trimmed my hair like this for years. Honestly, it's a foolproof way to trim your own hair. All right, so for this part, I'm just gonna take about maybe that much. just enough to get those dead ends. I have long hair, I don't want to cut it too short. So remember, you can always take off more, but you can't put it back. And then I just point cut to kind of soften it a little bit. That way it's not such a hard cut. And just do that until I feel like it's soft enough. So this color is pretty much dead on to my natural color. It might have a little bit of a more like reddish undertone to it, but for the most part, it's pretty darn close. Heading into Aldi, my mom and I took a girls' trip just to come and look around, and I decided to film a few clips for you guys while we were in there. Right now, Aldi is about an hour and a half away, so we don't get to go often, but I've heard that we'll be getting one closer to us pretty soon. But my favorite spot in Aldi, and I usually will go straight there, is the Aldi Find Aisles. You can find some pretty awesome stuff for low cost, and I actually found some pretty exciting things today, so I will share a haul when we get home. But yeah, you know you're an adult when coming to Aldi is excitement. So they had these car seat cushions for like $30. To me, that was a little bit more than what I would want to pay for that. But still interesting to see. They had a couple of these fold up picnic blankets. They had a couple different prints in those. And I did need some knives, so I grabbed this pink set, but they also had a really cute floral set as well. So a couple of different options on those. They had some really cute bed sheet options. They had like a pink floral and then a beige and white checkered print. The sizes were only queen and full. They had comforters for $14.99. I think it was like 3 prints on those. And they also had their back to school stuff out. They had some organization items. I did pick up some of these wall storage containers. They had 3 different options on those. One was like it was divided into 3, and then they had one that was like one solid piece and then a round one. So I got a couple of those. Pretty soon I'm going to be getting into our homeschool room and doing a little refresh in there, just getting things organized, and I thought I could use these to hold our Legos. But y'all, something I was so excited about, first of all, I saw these little lunch boxes. They also had backpacks to match, but I looked above and I saw bento boxes for $9.99. I could not believe that they were only $10. So I did grab all of the kids one of those, and my plan is for us to take those, like if we go ride bikes, or, you know, going to the beach, or if we're just out and about, we can pack a lunch. But yeah, the lunch boxes were $8.99, and then they also had backpacks to match for $14.99. Little pencil cases. Since we homeschool, we don't really need the backpacks and the pencil cases, but I did want to get them some lunch boxes, so I grabbed those. Made it home from Aldi. I was gonna show you guys a quick little haul. I'm pretty excited about some of the things that I got today. I love the Aldi Find aisles. Those are my 2 favorite aisles. and they had some pretty exciting things out, so I was going to show you guys a quick little haul. Got a few food items as well, so let me go ahead and flip you guys around. We'll start on this end. I just grabbed a pack of it's a 3-pack of baby wipes. I also got some baskets because pretty soon I'm going to be organizing our homeschool supplies, and I figured I could use these maybe in our cabinet or somewhere in the classroom to organize with. But it's a 3-pack, and I cannot remember how much these were. I want to say it was like $6 and something, but I got those. Got some knives. This is a 6-piece set, so it's got the sleeves that go over the blades, and I needed some more knives, so I went ahead and grabbed those. Okay, one thing I was really excited about are these bento boxes. You look up bento boxes on Amazon, they're not cheap, and that's one reason I have not bought any yet, just because I feel like they're way overpriced. But Aldi had these for $9.99. So they only had like 2, I think they had one more color. It was like a tie-dye print, but it didn't have a label or anything on it, so I just left it there. But they had this green purplish print, and then they had these blue and yellow ones. So I got the blue and yellow for the boys, and then this purple and green for Ray. But you can see the layout of the box there. It's not, you know, the name brand, but I was still excited to find them. I also got them some new lunch boxes to put their bento boxes in. They had this unicorn one. They also had backpacks to match. So if you need some fresh backpacks for the upcoming school year with matching lunch boxes, definitely check out Aldi. But they had this unicorn one. I got the shark one for Kane, and then the sports one for Kai. And this is what the inside of them look like. It's also got the mesh zipper pouch there. Something else I was excited to find is this backpack cooler bag. So I can take this to the beach when we go ride bikes. I can throw it on my back and keep all of our drinks and stuff cold. I have a little cooler that I'll take to the beach with us, but honestly, it's easier if I can just have something to throw on my back. And so I had actually been on the hunt for one of these, and I was excited to find one at Aldi today. So I got that. I got a couple of these storage containers to go on the wall in our classroom. They had this rectangle one. They also had another one that was like this, but it was like in 3 sections, so you could put different things in there. And then they also had a round one. But what got my attention is the picture here on the box. They've got blocks in there, and that gave me the idea to put our Legos. Right now we keep our Legos and our blocks and stuff in the homeschool cabinet, but those take up a lot of room. So my plan is to take those out of the cabinet and put them in these wall containers, and I can keep them hung on the wall. So I thought that was pretty cool. Got a couple of those. Just a few food items. So I got some organic fruit snacks, a strawberry mint vinaigrette. I figured that'd be really good on a salad. These are my favorite cookies. Every single time I go to Aldi, I have to get at least one of these. They're like the Girl Scout cookies. So I just got 1 pack. Normally I get 3 or 4 to last me because we don't get to go to Aldi very often. But I was good. I just got 1. Got a couple of pepperoni pizzas. These are the Mama Cozy pizzas. Hands down my favorite frozen pizza. They had some other flavors. One was like a chicken bacon ranch, and then they had a sloppy joe, and then also a mac and cheese. But to play it safe, I just got the pepperoni. I know we all like pepperoni, and it's also stuffed crust. Got some frozen fries. Got a couple boxes of mac and cheese. I about said baxes. My kids, they love mac and cheese. I also got some more burger patties. These were, I want to say, either $6.99 or $8.99. I can't remember, but it's the 75-25% ratio, and it's a 3-pound bag. So you can throw these in the crock pot and do like homemade Salisbury steak. And then lastly, I picked up this bag of chicken fries. So that is my little Aldi haul. I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up here. My life is not always interesting, so I just kind of filmed the parts that I felt like were vlog worthy and put it together into one vlog for you guys. So hopefully this video turns out okay. But so far I'm loving my hair. Some pieces are still lighter than others, and that's okay because it kind of looks like I've got some highlights in there, and it makes it look a little more natural. But so far I'm Loving this color. I do not regret it, and I feel like it's a nice transition color into fall as well. Anyways, I am gonna go ahead and end it here. I hope you guys enjoyed. Remember to leave your butterfly emoji down in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one.